Mama's youngest boy, her secret favorite, the spoiled one, her pride and joy. The last one to leave the nest, the first one to fly to college, the only one to give her birth pains because I was a C-section baby. The pain her back faces today was caused by me. I was the same silly, stubborn, black, boisterous nigga all the way back then, but see, she loved me anyway because I was mama's youngest boy. After carrying me for 9 months, 10 days, 10 hours, and 31 long minutes, she carried me for another 18 years. I'm sure that's why her back is so tore up and her eyes aqueducts are sometimes filled with tears because I was a C-section child. See, it was many times when she had to rip herself open in order for me to survive. She understood that if she was afraid of knives, her youngest boy wouldn't be alive. I still remember those nights we cried. Sometimes things became too much. And as a boy, I never knew much. I just knew I couldn't do much, but at least I knew a simple touch could help a bunch from mama's youngest boy. And believe me, I tried to skip over every crack possible, but see, that was hard to do when we had to walk from 75th Avenue all the way down to 65th with plastic Save-A-Lot bags in our hands because of the bus we had just missed. It was hard to skip over cracks when we lived in an area where the concrete was disintegrated into tiny fragments, so it was inevitable that when my foot would touch the ground, the disc in her back would pop like the Rice Krispies she would pour me every morning. Like how she was on the altar pouring her heart out for me, because while I took buses, trains, and planes to better my education, she was on her knees constantly praying and fasting daily for my salvation, because she wouldn't make it if her youngest boy would have been stolen by criminals, crooks, and cockroaches. So I know, out of 23 discs, my brother took the first 2. My sister held on to the next 3, and I selfishly stole the last 18 in hopes that one day, despite her 5-foot flat stature, I'd stand as tall as she, so that when the night comes and the land is dark and the moon is the only light she can see, I won't be afraid, I won't cry, I will not shed a single tear, as long as she will stand by me, her youngest boy, her secret favorite, the spoiled one, her pride and joy.